Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you Lucky, episode 13 of Let's Play Fabled Lands. You may notice I'm keeping track of some temperatures here. Hopefully everything is good with that. Hope you guys are doing well too and ready to see more Fabled Lands. As I said in the previous video's description, just when we think we're scratching the surface of this behemoth of an RPG, just take a look at that map and be amazed. Plus that whole continent to the southeast, just wow. Awesome stuff. We're in the steppes, and it's a whole different world up here. So we're going to visit the rest of the temples right now. Let's visit Nisoderu. The Temple of Nisoderu, goddess of the rising sun, is built around an open courtyard with a great shrine in the middle covered in lit candles. Inside, 100 nuns dressed in flowing white robes and wearing elaborate wide-brimmed hats sing a continuous chant in praise of her. The goddess is depicted everywhere as a beautiful woman with a face that shines like the sun. She represents not only the sun, but piety, faith, and purity. The nuns of Nisoderu are skilled in the ways of petitioning the goddess to bring the dead back to life. The high priestess can give you an audience. We can arrange a resurrection deal. Become an initiate. Same stuff. Seek a blessing, a sanctity blessing for 25 shards. We'll have to grab that. It's the first one we've seen, but let's speak to the High Priestess. The High Priestess is covered from head to toe in bright white silks. All you can see are her eyes, like twin orbs of amber. She tells you that the mirror of the sun goddess, a holy relic of the temple, has been stolen. She believes it has fallen into the hands of a steppe nomad, one of the horde of the thundering skies, and asks that you retrieve it for them. In return, the temple will reward you. Only a holy man or woman is worthy enough to handle the mirror, she adds. Accept the mission. You accept the mission. You leave the High Priestess and return to the city. So a new quest. However, we have to get that sanctity blessing, and we have to hope we have enough sanctity to complete the quest when we do it. Let's visit the Temple of Juntoku. The Temple of Juntoku is built to look like a gigantic granite helmet. Juntoku is the warrior that never sleeps, the war god of Akatsurai. He is worshipped as a great general and the leader of men. He is not a god of battle, but of the art of war. 50 shards to initiate. Seek a blessing. He gives a charisma blessing for 25 shards. Then we've got the Temple of Nai. The Temple of Nai is a sturdy, low blockhouse. Nai is the god of earthquakes and of ferocity in battle. Inside there's a huge idol of Nai as a mighty warrior shooting his arrow of earthquakes from his bow, the Shatterer of Worlds. The idol is hollow bronze, and the priests of Nai climb inside during important festivals. Using huge metal hammers, they create thunderous booming in honor of their god. As the bringer of earthquakes, Nai is to be placated rather than worshipped, but many warriors pray to him for aid in hand-to-hand combat. Same idea, 50 shards. Seek a blessing of combat. And then finally we have Amanushi is a dome. The Temple of Amanushi is a dome painted a night dark blue and speckled with golden stars. Amanushi is the walker in shadows, the master of the night. He is the god of thieves and assassins, and as such his temple is frowned upon by many Akatsuris. Normally the temple would not be tolerated so openly, but Amanushi has been the patron god of the clan of the White Spear since time immemorial, and here in Yarimura he holds pride of place. Seek a blessing for 35 shards. Become an initiate for 50. Alright, those are the temples. Interesting. Clan of the White Spear. Is there anything we want to buy at the market? Well, I guess we can go ahead and sell our Naginata. That's pretty clear. And the pearls, I think we can get a better price for them. So I'm hesitant. Might want to open a stash here, honestly. You can buy a townhouse in Yarimura for 150 shards. I'd almost be stupid not to. Let's go ahead and buy a house. Boom. Okay, we've got a silver nugget. I think they paid 200 for silver nuggets here. Right? 200. That's by far the highest we've found for a silver nugget. They're actually searching to buy them. So, my silver nugget is yours. Let's see what else. I think I can wear this in combat, and whenever I hit a sanctity roll, I can just take it off. So it does, lower the sanctity, but I just have to remember to take it off, and I'm sure I will. Black Pagoda Seal artifact. We drank our magic potion, which is of note. We have 4 arrows left, so we better buy another stack. I haven't been checking if people will buy this stuff. I should always keep one of them in the... Well, maybe there's a special person or a special business that buys trophies. There's nothing I can do with them, right? Like, I can't do anything with the horn. Alright, wait, so we have, like, 1,100 going on 1,200. Do I spend 500 for an amber wand? Or 300 for lockpicks if they have them? I'll buy lockpicks if they have them. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy these. Not sure what the flute has to do with the mandolin. I prefer a flute to a mandolin in real life. So maybe I can just buy a flute and it's a little bit cooler. Oh, they won't buy my mandolin though. So we keep the mandolin for now. Now let's go ahead and buy the lockpicks, giving us even a bigger bonus to thievery. Goes to 7. Now we're just missing the amber wand or equivalent. Let's buy a stack of arrows. And I think we're done here. Now we've got the palace and explore. Oh wait, we should stash some money here, like 410. And head to explore. Actually, we should probably keep about 100 on us at all times, right? We're not super poor, but, explore. Yamimura's streets and plazas are cosmopolitan indeed. Finely dressed samurai swagger and strut alongside nomad traders from the plains and merchants and mercenaries from Sakara and Golnir. This is a city where east meets west. The clan of the White Spear, however, governs it with a rod of iron. Yarimura is in a perpetual state of readiness for war, and as the armies and fleets of Akatsurai constantly seek to seize the city for the Empire. Go to the Thieves' Kitchen. Thieves' Kitchen is the most undesirable area of town. The scum of the plains have made this their home, along with dishonored samurai and exiles from Sokara, Golnir, and Utaku. It is a ramshackle collection of huts, taverns, and houses that are more like stockades than homes. The streets are dark and dingy. Beggars and cut purses infest every doorway and alley. Even the city patrol does not come here. It is said the local thieves guild, called the Brotherhood of the Night, pays off the lord of the city with a fat fee to leave its members alone. Let's visit a tavern. You wander into the Severed Hand Inn. Many of the patrons do indeed seem to have lost their hands, a common punishment for theft in the city. It goes quiet when you enter, but everyone quickly returns to their business. People sit huddled in the shadowy corners of the inn, talking in low tones. A Approach some locals. At a table in a shadowed corner, two people are talking. One is a short, disreputable-looking fellow, a nomad of the plains judging by his looks. The other is a large, fat, red-faced woman. You walk over and introduce yourself. They react with astonishment at your temerity, and the man reaches for the long dagger at his belt. Make a charisma roll. We have a charisma blessing just in case. Failed. Let's use a blessing. We don't have a great chance. 58%. Dang. Failed. You try some streetwise patter, but you succeed only in offending them. If it's trouble you want, then that's what you get, yells the man. He tips up the table and draws a long barbed knife. The woman backs away. You must fight. I don't know if I should reload here or just accept that what we're doing. Lorik Bonds. Oh, he's a named guy. 2 to 6 damage. So actually, if we kill him and it actually kills him rather than just broken glass, rather than just disables him, 58% hit chance. Critical hit. Whoa, this guy is serious. He is serious. 2 damage. We'll just stay where we're at. Oh, I wanted to buy that poison skill. Whoops. We'll disengage. Come right here and throw a poison vial at him. Oh, he's out of range of the poison vial? Oh. Okay. Right now we can let nature do its work. And we'll finish him off with a Waradu. 72% chance, so he actually had some defense. I think his defense was 15. He falls at your feet. The other customers have been watching the fight, but once it's over, they turn back to their drinks unconcerned. Life is cheap in the thieves' kitchen. The fat woman has disappeared, but you find 12 shards on the body of the nomad. A group of nomads starts watching you with unfriendly eyes. It's time to leave. I'm going to F9 and just see how this one plays out if we pass the charisma check. Thieves' kitchen. Visit a tavern. Approach some locals. Use a blessing. There we are. The nomad looks you up and down. He seems satisfied by what he sees and offers you a seat. His name is Lorik Bonds, a man of the steppes who has taken up a new life in Yarimura. I like to steal from the townsfolk, he says unashamedly, and I might have need of someone like you. So actually it looks like a quest that we would have missed out on. The woman's name is Floral Delis. She is a washerwoman and she works for a rich merchant from Matricians called Avar Hordith, who owns a villa just outside town. According to the washerwoman, his treasure vault is stuffed full of wealth. Lorik Bond says, Floral's given me a map of the place. I can get in there, but we need a tough accomplice to help deal with whatever is guarding the treasure. Something is, but no one knows what. Once we've grabbed the loot and got out, we split everything 3 ways. What do you say, you in or out? Join them. You shake hands with Lorik and Floral and the deal is sealed. Lorik arranges a night to meet you outside the villa of Avar Hordith, south of Yarimura. When you go there, he'll be waiting for you. You leave the tavern. I guess we can quick save that. I don't know. Yeah, let's explore the streets. The streets are a maze of smoky alleys and dark passages built around a central square. The square contains a hulking mansion of dilapidated stone. A large door with several dodgy-looking cutthroats loitering around outside has a banner hanging over it that reads Brotherhood of the Night. Around the square, Thieves' Kitchen is divided into 3 areas: rough, very rough, and extremely rough. Let's visit the Brotherhood first. You approach the entrance to the Brotherhood of Night, the Thieves Guild. Your profession is rogue. The thugs guarding the entrance to the building look you up and down. Another enterprising rogue come to pay his respects to the Brotherhood, one of them says to his friend. They laugh, but nonetheless move aside to let you through the door. Enter the building. You have entered a long, dark, and shadowy hall. Torches set into brackets on the wall give off a flickering, reddish light. At the far end, sitting behind a massive oaken table, are 5 cowled figures. The one in the middle throws back his hood to reveal a shiny, black, featureless mask. Welcome, he says in a thickly accented voice, to the Brotherhood of the Night. He explains that the Brotherhood is looking for new members and that you might be worthy of joining. The man in the black mask introduces himself as Lochos Veshtu of Aku, Master Knave of the Brotherhood in Yarimura. To join the Brotherhood, you have to pass a test. If you can sneak into the private bedchamber at the palace of Lord Kumonosu, the daimyo of Yarimura, you would have proved your worthiness to join us, he says. And what do I have to steal, you ask? Oh, nothing. That would be rather unwise. Just prove that you are capable of getting in there unseen. That will suffice. But how will you know whether I've done it or not? We'll know, believe me, we'll know, he replies enigmatically. Apply for membership? You accept the mission. Return when you have done as I have asked, says Lochos Veshtu. You are shown out. I guess let's F5 and head for the rough area. No sooner have you left the square than you are set upon by typical locals, 2 huge hulking bear of men, their breath sour with ale. They wield large cudgels and are intent on robbing you. You must fight. Dang, son, how tough are these guys? Oh, these ain't no jokes. 10 muggers, 10 stamina, 13 to 23 offense, 8 defense, 2 to 4 damage. This is what a life of and practice of robbery and plunder does to a decent man. We need a better bow at some point, that's for certain. 100% hit chance. 5 damage. They have to get through some obstacles. 5 damage for you on a critical hit. Well, shoot. Should we shoot another one? You're gonna move right there, which is in poison range, so we'll just shoot you. Wow, dead. End the turn. We'll throw poison. And then swap weapons and shadow dash. Boom. 5 damage. Poison not necessary. They collapse into the gutter unconscious. After the unpleasant task of searching their bodies, you find on the roll of a die lantern shards or a rope. 5 shards. You loot your finds. When you are finished, you can enter the very rough area, but that might be a little too much for us. I don't know. I'm curious. You're set upon by a gang of ruffians who are intent on robbing you. Make a combat roll, 41% chance. Use a blessing on the combat roll. Failed. You are clubbed into unconsciousness. You come around on the road outside Yarimura. You've lost all the money you were carrying and your possessions have been stolen. There's 105 shards of the city center. So I can go and get my possessions back, but we're going to save that for another day. I'm going to quick load. It would be a cool side activity, but it's going to be awfully tough. That is definitely very rough. Leave Thieves' Kitchen. So let's check our quest log. It looks like for the Great Steps, we have a medium quest, the Mirror of the Sun Goddess. 1 second, guys. Alright, back. So if we look at these quests, they're not too bad. This was given by the High Priestess of Nisoderu, I believe. We still have to seek out the prince. Masks in the dark. Where did that other quest go? We should have a fourth quest. Someone said they were going to meet me. He wasn't for the Brotherhood, he was for the three we were robbing. I don't remember who we were robbing, though. Tower of Bakan. The Tower of Bakan is a tall, forbidding structure. You knock on the gargoyle-adorned doors and are shown to a dark, shadowy room. You sit at a table at the far end of which squats a misshapen form, wreathed in voluminous robes and indistinct in the darkness. "I am Bakan," rasps a voice. As you watch, the robes begin to shift and rustle, as if changing shape. After a few minutes, the voice speaks again, sounding quite different this time. "I have been cursed. Every hour my form changes at random into hideous shapes and creatures that would blight your soul if you were to look upon them. But do not fear, for I will not hurt you." Bakan has searched for ways to deal with curses for many years. If you are cursed, such as the curse of the Shadar, Bakan can remove it for you, but it will cost you 100 shards. "You look a brave sort," Bakan croaks. "I need a witch's hand and some parrot fungus if I'm to lift my own curse. Bring me these things and I will reward you." Witch's hand and parrot fungus will accept. You accept the mission. When you are ready, you leave. Okay. We have a stash, right? Yep. We can test out this moonstone of teleport too. Black pagoda seal. It's another artifact, which the verdigris key is. Alright, where were we robbing? Was it a temple? I don't think so. Don't do anything to Tombu. Nomad's Rest? No. The Villa of Hordeth. That's who we were going to. Cliffwood, okay. Gemstone Hills. Dang, son. Nomad Camp. Let's go. Should we try to sneak into the palace? The daimyo's palace rises up from the center of Yarimura, straddling it like a colossus, lord of its domain. It is built in the Akatsuran style with massive walls and towers, more a fort than a palace. Locho's Veshtu set you the task of stealing into the daimyo's bedchamber. Requires quest. Attempt Locho's Veshtu's task now. We can try it. Lord Kuminosu's bedchamber is at the top of the tallest tower of the palace. That night you essay the task of climbing it. Thievery roll, very high chance of success. Boom. You crawl up the side of the tower. Below you the city is spread out like a carpet, fiery pinpricks of light, a mirror to the stars. You complete your dizzying ascent and come to a window ledge near the top of the tower. The shutters are open to the warm night air and you steal like a shade into the daimyo's bedchamber. He lies asleep on a massive bed, a concubine at his side snoring loudly. A casket lies open on a table nearby. Inside is a necklace of fabulous jewels within easy reach of your hand. I'm going to remember what they said, and I'm not going to take the necklace. We're going to leave the way we came in. You step back to the window. The concubine suddenly sits up, her pale white face framed with long dark hair. Looks like the moon shining in a black night sky. You think it is all up, but she just smiles coyly at you and turns over. You make your way back down the tower without a hitch. The next day you plan to pay a visit to Locho's Veshtu at the headquarters of the Brotherhood of the Night. Cool. Let's go do that. You approach the entrance to the Brotherhood of Night. The thieves... Oh, Night Stalker. Are we a Night Stalker now? The Thieves Guild. The rogues loitering at the door of the Brotherhood building applaud as you approach the guild. They are well aware of your daring exploits. You are taken to see Lochos Vestu of Aku, Master of Knaves. He seems pleased you have succeeded in your task, though you cannot be sure because his black mask hides his face. He announces that you are a full member of the Brotherhood and gives you the title Night Stalker. This allows you to use the building as a safe house to store equipment. Aw, man, for free? I should have saved my money. You can access your stash storage from the chest icon. He also provides a little training in roguery. We gain 1 rank. Maximum stamina increased permanently by 2. You've also gained a new skill. Choose one of the following items. Bad medicine. Oh, that's what I wanted. Stunning blow. Dang, son. What is this? Range of 4 cells. Rush forward in a straight line to any enemy within 4 range, hitting it for 50% max weapon damage and pushing it to an adjacent unoccupied tile. The enemy is also stunned for 1 turn. It says 2 turns duration, but I guess he's stunned that turn and the next turn. Slippery oil. They don't call you a city slicker for nothing. Cover with grease a target cell within range. Any creature that steps on it. The range is 3 cells. And you have 8 charges of it in 1 battle. The cooldown is 1 turn. You can keep throwing them out, pretty much. Any creature that steps on it has a 60% chance to fall prone and be pushed to an adjacent unoccupied cell, becoming stunned for 2 turns. That's wicked good, but our thievery... Does our base thievery have to be 8? Yep. And son, ours is 6. So we could always buy that later, because that's for sale in Yamisura, or whatever, the town we're in. So is Slippery Oil, but Slippery Oil we can use right now, and it's hecka good. Your supplies are way past expiration date. Whenever you apply a poison to an enemy, increase the applied duration by 1, which then increases the damage by 1 on the first turn. So we'll go ahead and base combat of 6, though. What if I take this off? 7. That's combat plus 1, so our base combat is 6. Interestingly enough. And that's good too. That rushes forward in a straight line of 4 cells in any direction, but only does 50% weapon damage and stuns. I'm gonna go ahead and get bad medicine, I think. This is a passive though, and I don't think we have enough passives to go around. So I'll have to take off, like, combat dodge. Yeah, I'll have to take off combat dodge, unfortunately, until we get another passive slot. Or weapon mastery, what have you. We're going to grab it when ready. Your gaining rank has taught you much. You feel tougher, luckier, and generally better able to deal with trouble. When you're ready, you leave. Oh, did it add to the duration already? Bad medicine, or do we have to... Oh wow, I just forgot it, didn't I? That's a terrible feature. I'm sorry, but I don't want to forget anything. Oh my gosh. Oh, there it is. It's back. Whew, okay. I was like, what? You can just lose it like that? Oh, we have to read bad medicine for starters. No requirements. We'll learn it. New skill. Added to your skills and spells. It is in fact a passive. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off combat dodge and add bad medicine. Lovely. Now I don't think it's going to show up on the character sheet. I mean the skills. Yeah, duration is still 3 turns. Doesn't add the modifiers to the skills, so very cool. Did I enter the very rough area? I think I did. Extremely rough area. We'll pass on for now. Visit a tavern. Leave the tavern. Leave these. Okay. Now from here, hit the stash. We're good to go. Let's leave F5, see how much time is left. 31 minutes, cool. So let's head to the Villa of Hordeth. You wait until nightfall before approaching the villa. Its white marbled walls seem to glow in the moonlight. 4 guards patrol the perimeter. Psst, a voice hisses from the darkness, and Laroc Bonds steps up beside you. He is dressed completely in black and is carrying a grappling iron. We go in over the walls. There's an inner courtyard. Flora will meet us inside. She should have got the keys to the vault by now. Just follow me. We could pull out and warn Aver Hordeth. This is gonna make me really evil doing this, which I haven't kind of considered much. I mean, kind of have. I'm siding with the rebels, who I feel are the rightful heirs. I haven't done anything too too shady, right? I'm not going to look through all these, but Night Stalker, change your face and be invisible, walk about among men without being seen. It even has replay value to get some of these that may be mutually exclusive. Raider of the Lost Knowledge. I know we got one that was like blasphemous burglary. It's not theft if the gods willed it so. Okay, I guess so. The gods are willing this so as well, so let's follow Laroc. Laroc leads you to the back of the villa. After one of the patrols has gone past, he throws his grappling hook, muffled with cloth, up onto the rooftop. He clambers up the rope like a monkey and sits on the gable, waiting for you to follow. Okay, we have a pretty good shot at this thievery roll. We've used a bunch of blessings, though, and I have to use another one. 72%. Success. You make it safely onto the roof. Laroc nods, slapping you on the back. Silently, you both steal into the inner courtyard below, where a fountain bubbles merrily. Lurking in the shadowed cloisters, you see Laroc descend a stairway that leads below the villa. At the bottom, you find a set of heavy bronze doors and a guard. Fortunately, he is snoring loudly. Laroc explains that the guard has been dropped by Floral. Laroc tries the door and it swings open. Again, Floral's work. You step into the treasure chamber of Aver Hordeth. You have entered a long, low hall of a dark gray stone. Riches abound, crates filled with objects d'art, bolts of silk from Akatsurai, jars of oleum oil from the Featherlands, ingots of gold and silver, chests of gems and coins, the treasure house of one of the richest merchants in the world. Well, says Laroc, it's just a question of how much we can carry and get away with, isn't it? But then you notice him eyeing you oddly, distrustfully, as if unsure of your intent. Come to think of it, you don't trust him an inch. It might be better to kill him and take everything for yourself. After all, it's only what he's bound to try to do to you. Every passing second seems to make you more uneasy, more certain that you'll have to kill Laroc. Magic roll. Do we have a magic potion? We have a sanctity potion. Oof, give me a good roll. No, failed magic roll. You haven't much time to take what you can. Choose 3 things only from the following list. Wow, we've got Dust of Tranquility. It's rare. For that shocking occasion when telling someone to calm down just doesn't seem to work. Battle Axe, plus 3 in combat, 4 to 5 damage, and only 3 action point cost, and it's epic. Its blade is smaller than a regular axe's, its impact is not. So potentially, if someone's right on top of you, you can maybe swing that twice at them. Plus whatever, all plus axes and maces get like 40% crit damage with my weapon mastery. A longbow. We can choose 3 things. Okay, Casket of Gems, it's common, a find to die for. 500 shards, a silver holy symbol. Grants purity of purpose and protection against the creatures of the darkness. We have one. Selenium ore, it's an artifact, a lump of sky rock. The metal within is rumored to convey the arcane energies of the moon. So I think the epic battle axe has to be one. It's one of the rarest items here, but so is the Dust of Tranquility. And 500 shards, no such thing as a free lunch, but some free money can buy you one. I think we can rule out the Casket of Gems as much as it's going to be full of gems, a casket of gems. I think the battle axe is worth playing with. That's normally like 1400 in a shop. Dust of Tranquility would calm someone down like instantly. And then you have Selenium ore, which who knows what that could do. Arcane energies of the moon, you can probably craft something really nice with that. Silver holy symbol's worth money. Let's take the Selenium ore because it's an artifact. This is just rare. It's a blue rare. The casket is common, which I don't really buy that. Bow is uncommon. This is epic. So we have to take the epic battle axe as well. Now to me it's between, well, everything but the longbow. 500 shards. This we can probably sell for like 700 or so. And then the Dust of Tranquility, which may come in handy somewhere. It's an alchemy item. We'll go ahead and grab the Dust of Tranquility. You are ready. Lurok Bond suddenly gives an inarticulate scream and charges at you, brandishing his long dagger. You feel an overwhelming urge to kill him too. Oh, use the Dust of Tranquility. You sprinkle the dust you took from the treasure hoard over Lurok and yourself. Instantly, a feeling of peace and calm washes over both of you. "Let's get out before we lost it completely," says Lurok. You race for the door and slip away into the night. You and Lurok make it safely back to Yarimura, where he takes his leave. "It'll go down as one of the greatest stings of all time," he boasts. "I look forward to working with you again someday. The experience has taught you much. You add 1 to your thievery rating permanently." You continue on your way. Lovely. Very lovely. Nothing here. This looks all like interesting and stuff, but okay. Let's head back to Yarimura. There goes our dust though, but we did come out with some sweet stuff and another artifact which pairs with this artifact, the Verdigris key. Let's take a look at this treasure map because is it somewhere up here maybe? I need to hit my water bottle. The River Carthag. I don't know. Whoops, none of these look familiar. So, there's a tomb, there's a clearing, hermit's cottage. Yeah, doesn't look clear. Doesn't look like anything we've seen. Much treasure to be had, but where the Watcher. Like, beware the Watcher. So I'll put that back for now. This battle axe is intriguing. Combat +3. This is just combat +2. We almost have to do it. We haven't been using the piercing or the range of the magic trident. It costs 5 action points, and it's only rare. Yes, it does 5 to 6 +1 damage with weapon mastery, but look what maces and axe do. 40% crit hit chance. That, in my opinion, is way better than +1 damage, so yeah, we're gonna go with this. We're gonna be axe. I wish it showed up on this portrait. That would just be the icing on the cake. If it did. And your little lizard dude. Yeah. So this takes our combat to 9, offense to 11 to 21, damage 4 to 5, but why is this critical hit chance never going up? Chance to block 5% because the helmet. Oh, I guess this just doesn't count in, like, skills and stuff. Fair enough. It usually does it in this game. The magic trident I'm not ready to just, throw out, so we'll put it here. I'll bring a potion down and that looks good for now. Scroll of Ebron is legendary. Oh, about the gods of the Otaku. So probably somewhere in Otaku, which it reveals that one of the gods of the Udakin is called Ebron and that he has 14 angles. Alright. Or should I go sell the magic trident? And then what could I possibly buy? Do they have anything worth buying? Maybe the Amber Wand, finally. Oh, we should buy the Wolf Pelt Adventuring Gear. 4,000. Bad medicine. See, we can always come here and learn Slippery Oil later. Yes, it's 1440 compared to 500, but we can't use it right now anyway. Oh wait, base thievery of 8. Our thievery is 7, so one more level. And these take just base thievery of 6. This one just takes 7. Adrenaline burst. We could do that now. Gain 3 action points immediately. But we want that one. Tatsu Pearl, 9,000. Okay, so let's buy the Wolf Pelt Adventuring Gear, because we're going to be using it here in the steppes. And if we sell the magic trident, what do we get for it? First of all, are you searching for one? He's searching for, yes, he's searching for 400 only? Oh, that doesn't seem right. Shadar Spear. Huh, Ebony Wand. That does not seem right because you're selling, oh, he's not selling any of that gear actually. Like 250 for his weapons, or their weapons. So, I mean, is there any point to keep it? It's more action points, just a little more damage, less combat. Yes, it's got 2 range, but 400. Yeah, I guess we'll take it. They're looking to sell it, so 400. Still can't buy the Amber Wand. At the stash, we have 700 in. I want to deposit 305, leaving us with 100 and 1,000 in the stash. Let's put the wolf pelt on. Oh, it acts as a cloak. Why can't that show? That'd be so awesome, this stuff. Maybe in a future update. All we need now is a ring, a shield, and the Amber Wand, which I can afford pretty comfortably, but I want to wait to go to the Isle of Druids, and we'll pay 800 and get the the magic wand +2. Can we get to the Isle of Druids from here? No. Chambara, Yellowport. We can get to Yellowport. The sea barrier is a great wall built across the entrance to the harbor. It is operated by huge winches driven by hundreds of slaves. The barrier usually remains open, but in times of danger it can be closed, making it impossible for ships to reach the port itself. Plus there's a lot of rocks and stuff here. It looks kind of rough. But I want to thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to get out of here and go have some coffee and chill for a bit. Bravo. 5 stars for this game out of 5. I'm addicted. I'm gonna keep playing and playing and playing for the rest of today and the next 2 days. So hope you'll join me, and I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am, or maybe a little bit. A little bit is cool too, if you're not, heads over heels for it. But I'm pretty much heads over heels, undoubtedly, about it. I mean, this is top quality stuff here. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. Much love, much peace, much joy in your life to you and yours. And see you when I see you next time. So, until then, bye-bye.